You see, every morning in the jungles of Africa, there's a lion which wakes up. And the sole purpose of this lion is to catch the slowest gazelle. And every morning in the same jungles of Africa, a gazelle wakes up. And the sole purpose of the gazelle is to outrun the fastest lion. I love this story. And from here, there's two very important messages which I'd like to share with you. You see, whether you're a lion or whether you're a gazelle, it doesn't matter. But when the sun comes up in the morning, you better start running. But the question is, what kind of person are you? Are you like the lion or are you like the gazelle? You see, because when the lion wakes up, the lion's going after something. The lion's got a goal. The lion goes out to chase. Where the gazelle is the one being chased. The gazelle wakes up and all it's doing is just wants to run away from its problems, which is the lion. But the lion wants to go toward its goal. And for me, that's massive, that I want each and every one of us to understand that we need to be like that lion. We need to be determined. We need to go out there and make the most of this life Allah has given us, to become more, do more, serve more, give more, to become that person that we need to be. But the question is that if we're going to become like that lion, what do we need to do? That the first thing we need to do, as I mentioned with the eagle, that we need to set a really big goal. Something which is going to really pull us. Something which is massive. Think about the person that you want to be in 5 years and make sure it's an amazing picture, and every day make sure that you're going towards that goal. You see, but the problem is that on this journey to become more, do more, give more, serve more, it becomes tough. Allah gives us problems. Remember, problems are there to grow us. And it becomes like a storm, that it's really difficult sometimes. But understand, life is like that. That in life, you're either in a storm, you're coming out of a storm, or you're walking into a storm. That's what life's all about. Life isn't meant to be this beautiful, comfortable place, because in that place you'll never grow. The only place you will grow is when you're outside of your comfort zone, and outside of your comfort zone is scary. So understand that every day I want you to be living in a place where you're growing, where you're doing so much more, so that you can serve the world, so you can leave this world a better place than how you found it, because that is the purpose of life. But then the other question I ask myself is that why is the lion the king of the jungle? You see, because the lion's, it's a small cat. So why is the lion the king of the jungle? Why is the lion the king? You see, the lion's not the tallest, he's not the largest, he's not the strongest, he's not the fastest, he's not even the smartest animal in the animal kingdom. So why is the lion the king? You see, because the lion's not as tall as a giraffe, he's not as large as the hippo, he's not as strong as the elephant, he's not as fast as a cheetah, he's not even as smart as the hyena. So why is the lion the king? Why is it when a lion goes up to an elephant, does the elephant respect the lion? What is it? And do you know what it is? It's because the lion believes that he can eat the elephant, and the elephant believes that he can be eaten. See, it's the elephant's thinking which keeps it small. It's the lion's thinking which allows the lion to be the king. So then it's all about belief. That it's because the lion believes in himself so much, that's why the lion's the king. And that's what I want to tell you. That one of the biggest gifts that you can give yourself is the power of self-belief, where you believe in yourself so much that if you want to go out there and if you want to become the person who Allah has put you on this earth to be, the one thing you need to have is you need to have belief in yourself. That you really need to believe that you can be that person, that you are that person, that you're growing into that person. But how do you get that belief? The way that you acquire that belief is through one way. And that's through gratitude, that's through being grateful. And what do I mean by that? I mean that you need to understand how lucky you are for everything you have right now. From the air you have, the lungs you have, the heart you have, the spouse you have, the kids you have, the house you have, the money you have. That when you are so grateful for what you have, then that builds up a lot of self-belief. Because sometimes when we wake up in the morning, the first thing we think about is our problems. And what does that do is when we think about problems are events which happen in the past. So when we think about something in the past, it becomes our present, and our present becomes our future. So what happens is our life never changes because we're always focused on what happened in the past. How do you break out of there? You break out of there by knowing how lucky you are for having what you have.